I want to share with you a day trading tip on how you can maximize your trading strategy and then ultimately your results, and give you some insight into something that doesn't take a whole lot, but it can also be a little deceiving because if you don't approach it in the right way, then it can actually be pretty harmful to your strategy and results. But what I want to just first focus on is the fact that you do need a strategy, right? This is a way to maximize your strategy, not you being a puppet, not you being a sheep, not you thinking that, hey, all it takes to make all this money is to blindly follow somebody else. If that's your mentality, then this is not going to be a video for you. Hopefully you change that mentality, and hopefully you realize that day trading, swing trading, investing success takes a little bit more than being a blind little sheep that just blindly follows other people. So you do actually have to have a strategy. You need to be able to think for yourself, or at least you should have the desire to want to be able to think for yourself. So with that being said, how does this all work? Well, here's a person, and what do we know about us as people? Well, this right here, that we only have two of these, right? You have two eyeballs. So when you only have two eyeballs, it's very, very possible for you to miss stuff. So maybe there's an opportunity here, but you miss it. Right there's another miss. Right there's another miss. And maybe, just maybe, what you're looking at here also is a miss because you just flat out chose to look at the wrong thing. The price didn't behave in the way you wanted it to behave. And then you ultimately, there's nothing that's going on, which makes sense because, if all you were able to focus on is that, well, then you only have one chance. But if you're able to actually keep in mind multiple things, well, then it's easier to do that. But it's hard when you only have two eyeballs. So what is a way that you can actually increase the odds that you can keep in view these different opportunities out there? And that is where I believe you should definitely join a trading community, trading team, trading group, whatever you want to call it. I do offer one, but this is not going to be me sitting here saying, and mine is the only one that works. Mine is the only good one out there. Not at all. Would I love to have you give it a try and invest into the what we call the inner circle? Yeah, sure, that'd be great. I'd love to have you along, especially if you're of the mindset of, yeah, I'm not a sheep, I'm a wolf. So if you're a wolf, then I'd love to have you. But my point here is that consider joining a team or a community, like I said, whatever you want to call it. And if that's somebody else because you feel more comfortable with them, hey, that's cool. I wish you nothing but the best. Go with them. But what I'm trying to get across here is when you surround yourself with other people, so you have this many more eyeballs out there scanning the market and making alerts, it just becomes easier to see things. It becomes a more efficient process. And really, in all actuality, sometimes it's not even about finding a stock. Maybe everybody's watching a certain stock, but the difference is, oh, wow, I missed seeing that actual price level. For whatever reason, yeah, you're aware of the stock as a whole. You know that the stock is moving, but like I said, for a variety of reasons, you might miss thinking, oh, yeah, that price level actually matters. And I missed it, but hey, because somebody else saw it, okay, I've identified that price level, and then you can start to, again, because you're a wolf, not a sheep, you can think for yourself and then still take action with that trade. Now, I do realize that right now I'm sitting here talking in theory on the chalkboard, but I want to show you some real life results from my trading community and from my personal results. Well, you'll see all this play out. It has to do with the Tesla, and I make an alert on it, and you'll see how it all played out. But again, it's one of these things where, sure, it's Tesla. It's not like Tesla nobody talks about. Everybody talks about Tesla these days. But the point here is that price level might have been something that people may have missed and not noticed at first. But given I alerted it, people had the same opportunity on it to trade it that I did. So let's go to my desktop and I'll show you how it all played out. 417 looks like a interesting flush point. 417 flush point, 1 minute. So watching 417 here. Not going to take it on this candle, but if the next candle breaks it, I will take it then. But we'll see what it wants to do here. Might have been the wrong choice on my part to not take it right away. But like I said, I want to see how this behaves a bit more. Perhaps 416.50 would be a more accurate area. Yeah, actually like 416.50 down there.
Well, 417 still could be interesting, especially if this shows me a green candle and then comes back down. So I'd love to see this get up over, yeah, the 418-ish mark, more so 418, 30-ish area, and then come back down to 417. All right. Now I do indeed like 417 if this comes back down, which it did. So in at 417. Took out 100. There we go, got out another 100 there. Let's see if this thing can get down to 415 and maybe even go to lows. Took out another 50 there. Fantastic. What a great move. Gonna take out another 25, or attempt to, down there at 413. So we'll have 50 shares left now. So at this point, it's not a question of, if I make money, but simply how much money am I going to make? All right, so now just have 25 shares left. Oh, whoops. I forgot I put a limit order. Out there at the 413 mark. So it did go back down to 413 and hit me. But, I mean, that was only for 25 shares. But absolutely beautiful. And you can see right here how everything, well, I first alerted it, Tesla as a dead cat just being a term that's commonly used in the market, meaning, is this upwards bounce actually real, or is it a fake bounce? Dead cat means you think it's a fake bounce. And then right there, made the next alert, Tesla 417 flush point. You saw me get in right there at 417. So members, if they played it differently than I did, then I could still very well be holding. And really, I should still have the 25 shares. But like I said, I put out that limit order and I forgot to cancel that out. Not the end of the world, though. It was 25 shares, so it's not like, this is costing me hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. But overall, though, that is how the trading room works.
So as you saw, a very, very nice trade for me. I mean, $560 in less than a minute. Kind of crazy, but everything played out right in front of your eyes. Members had the same exact opportunity to see that $417 level. And I mean, quite frankly, if they played it a little bit different than I did, they could have made even more money because now, of course, I'm talking in hindsight here. In hindsight, yeah, maybe I did get out a little too early there. But point here being, members saw the 417 level and they were able to potentially act on it, if it fit into their trading criteria. But here's just one more example. Now, I didn't personally take this trade, but I'm gonna take you to my desktop real quick and then walk you through, again, on that exact same morning with Tesla, another one of those price levels that for whatever reason, maybe people didn't quite notice, but that was alerted, and then I'll show you what happened with it. So let's go back to my desktop. And there you have it. How can you maximize your trading strategy? By bringing more efficiency to it. How can you bring more efficiency to your trading strategy? By bringing more eyeballs to it. Now, I should note, and I'm not trying to bash any communities, but maybe you noticed in the video that the chat room that I was showing you was just alerts. All you saw was sticker symbols. That's it. A lot of communities out there, they are just random chaos. Maybe you've been in one, maybe you are in one right now, where it's people, yeah, they're making alerts, but then they're also having conversations about the weather at the same time. And it's just a whole, they're commenting on their own trades, and it's just a lot of, wiggle room. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of junk. And in my community, there is a room for that. We call it the lounge. And that's where you can go and chit chat about whatever. But as far as the rooms that you saw, those are called the trading pits. And I'm kind of a big stickler about only alerts because we want efficiency. All we want is a list of alerts and stuff that are in play. But yeah, if you want to go and chit chat with other people, then that's fine. Go to the lounge. But that is just one thing that I would say that can actually work against you, right? If you sign up and you're thinking, all right, I'm going to maximize my strategy because I'm getting a bunch of eyeballs, and then you get into a community and everybody's talking about this, that, and the other, and then there are some alerts mixed in. I mean, you're going to be missing opportunities because you're going to be sitting there trying to sift through all the information. Wait, where's the, oh, okay, there. Oh, I missed it already. Whereas if you can just look at a room and be like, okay, that, it's going to be that much more efficient. Now, again, I'm not saying that I'm the only person on the entire internet that runs a structured system like this, but it's just one of those things to be aware of because, this all can be counterproductive if there's not actually some infrastructure to the chat room and the rules itself. So just one of those things to keep in mind. But overall, please consider joining, like I said, maybe not necessarily my community, but if there's a community out there that can offer structure, that can offer good quality alerts and good, it's a good mentality If not, hey, everybody follow me because I want you to be sheep. But as opposed to my community where we're all wolves, we're out there hunting together, but we're all going to be able to think for ourselves too. So if that's your mentality, then yeah, definitely please consider joining the inner circle. I'll put a link down below to that. But hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you use it as a little tactic, little tip to truly maximize your strategy, get better results, because again, it's all in the name of making the process more efficient. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Comments, questions, suggestions, please leave those down below. Then also check out the channel as a whole. If you like those live trade video snippets from this video, then there's an entire playlist of live trade videos on the channel itself. So check those out. Hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button, as I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. That's a wrap. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.